Oregon State could be one of, if not the most intriguing team coming into this year. I say that because they're one of only four teams that are still going to be in the Pac 12 after this year. So they need to show out this year. And they have the team to do it. This is a team that lost 3 games last year. They went 10-3. They finished like 12th in the rankings. Those 3 losses were a 3-point loss to USC, a 3-point loss to Washington, and a loss to Utah. I think they have a legitimate chance to make some noise here, and their conference life might depend on it. So they got DJ Ukulele from Clemson, new quarterback. Hopefully, a change of scenery can improve him a little bit because he wasn't that great at Clemson, but he still has a lot of talent. Let's see what we got for Oregon State. At San Jose State, I think they win. I think this game is close, though. Partly because it's on a Sunday, and San Jose State's already played a game, and it's a road game. I just feel like, because I already have some experience, I don't know. I feel like it's close, but I think Oregon State wins. UC Davis, FCS game, UC Davis, FCS game, they should win. And then San Diego State, they should win. At Washington State, might give them some trouble, but they should win. Then they play Utah, who has been the team to beat in the Pac-12 these last bunch of years. They've won it the last 2 years, and I like that Oregon State gets this game at home. Oregon State's got a pretty rowdy fan base. If I'm keeping it 100 with y'all, I mean they can go. I've seen them beat. They beat USC when they were ranked number 1 year. I've seen them upset some teams at home. Their crowd can get up there in people that go to Oregon State call it Core Vegas, which I think is funny. I am going to give them a loss, however. Utah, they just have that experience, man. They've done it the last 2 years. This is a team that I feel like isn't going to get real shaken on the road. I think they're overall a more talented team than Oregon State, so I am going to give the Beavers their first loss here. At Cal, I think they win. UCLA at home, I think that's a win. Arizona, they're not very good. That should be a win. Colorado, that should be a win. And then Stanford, I think, is a win. And I think their season is going to come down to these last 2 games. Washington and Oregon. They play Washington at home. It'll be their home finale. Last home Pac-12 game for Oregon State. I think talent-wise, Oregon State and Washington are very comparable. I think Washington's a little overrated at 10. I think Oregon State's a little underranked at like 18, 19, or wherever they're at. I love that Oregon State gets this game at home. I think they come out of it with a win. Final game against Oregon. Does Oregon State get one last jab in on Oregon before Oregon leaves them for the Big Ten? Like I said in the Oregon video, if you watched it, I really hope that they keep this rivalry going. The Civil War is a great rivalry. These are 2 teams that will always give each other their best game, no matter how good or bad they are. However, Oregon gets this at home, and I think they spoil the 1-loss season for Oregon State. However, this might be good enough. This probably would. I think this is good enough to get them. I think this is good enough to get them to the Pac-12 title. 10-2. That's a damn good season. I think that should be good enough for Oregon State. Maybe Oregon State maybe they make a Rose Bowl. I don't know. This is going to be an incredibly fun Pac-12 season with 5 ranked teams. Oregon State being one of them. I think Oregon gets their revenge from last year. Oregon State beat them to knock Oregon out of the Pac-12 title, but I'm really excited to watch the Beavers play. This is a team I'm really going to be pulling for this year because, I mean, they've had some good teams. I don't know if they've ever had any great teams. This has the potential to be a great team. So we'll see. 10-2 for the Beavs.